His name is Spike.
Great name.
Spike, and he is 23 years old.
Oh my gosh.
And guess what the breed is?
I would guess like a chinchilla, but...
It's a Chihuahua. A chinchilla, I believe, is a different type of animal.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Journey to the Center of the Corn Dog. My name is Amy, and as always, I'm joined today with my husband, the squirtin' wiener himself, Andrew.
Woo! That's me, Wieners. How's it going, Mr. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Wiener here. How's it going, Amy?
Yeah. It's okay. It's going all right. It's like the middle of January, and
January's a rough month.
it's dark. It's wet.
No offense to anybody born in January, but it's probably my least favorite month of the year.
It's not a great month.
You have the letdown from the holidays. It's
Yeah.
cold, and where we live, it's just miserable. It's wet, nasty outside,
It's just-
dreary.
Yeah.
And it's like there's nothing fun to look forward to.
Right. Gosh.
Maybe it is good if you're born in January. Then you have something to look forward to.
That's
You
true.
can throw a party for yourself.
There's a positive
Yeah.
to that. I'm chilling today. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm in my the comfy, which is
Terrible name.
it's not the best,
The
but
Comfy.
I thought it was called Forever Comfy, but
That's a different product.
oh,
Don't
well,
talk
this
about
one's
it.
better.
It
And
is nice.
maybe, just maybe, they'll sponsor us because this thing is awesome. It's like, I think we've talked about it before, but it's basically 5 times the size of a normal sweatshirt.
It's amazing.
And
yeah.
so it's like a blanket. So anyway, that's what I'm wearing today because I'm cold and miserable and depressed.
the name's terrible. The product's great.
Yeah.
If they do sponsor us, I want one that's just covered in corn dogs, like a
Well,
corn dog
If
pattern
they,
on
oh
it.
my gosh, man. Okay. Woo.
Oh, Amy,
Yeah.
I have. Well, first off, I don't want to steal your thunder. Do you have something to bring to the table tonight?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Hit me with that breaking news music, Amy. This just in on the Corn Dog Network. Amy, you can rest easy tonight. Take it. Everybody breathe a sigh of relief. It's okay.
Okay.
The coveted corn dog statue from a popular restaurant in West Virginia has been retrieved. It's been back. It was stolen. Sorry, not a corn dog. It was a hot dog statue.
Oh, hot dog. Okay.
Hot dog statue. It was stolen. It has been recovered and is safe and has been returned to the restaurant.
Did they find out who did it? Wait. Hold on.
Man.
Let's
I
go
was-
back.
we-
Let's
I
go
was
back.
worried. Oh,
I'm glad.
oh.
I'm very happy about this. It's breaking news, but
Breaking news.
we need to go back to some
Okay,
history.
yes.
When was it stolen?
Okay, so
And this was in West Virginia?
West Virginia
All right.
restaurant finally returns home their hot dog statue.
Oh.
The short statue depicts a hot dog licking its lips and holding a bottle of mustard while pouring a bottle of ketchup on its head.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Here you go for you so you can see.
Oh.
It was stolen and it's been returned home. We'll put a picture up on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't you glad this is back in the rightful hands of its owner?
It really, honestly, it didn't need to come back.
Excuse me, Amy. This is a national treasure, and I will not stand for your belligerence in talking about such a. This is a beautiful work of art, hot dog work of art. If we had this, I would put this behind us every
Yes.
episode.
But if I was walking into a restaurant and I saw that, I would be kind of
the
turned off.
Dairy Winkle restaurant on
Dairy Winkle.
Dairy Winkle restaurant in West Virginia. Yes, it was stolen during a break-in sometime on January 11th, 2013 or 2023. So just a week or so ago. This is
Oh.
real recent.
Oh,
It was
wow.
stolen. There was a fire in the restaurant, and someone broke in and stole the statue, but they recovered it.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I'm happy for him. That's great.
Yes. The restaurant, heavily damaged by the fire. Their coveted hot dog statue is back. The Wiener Man statue was stolen from the Dairy Winkle in Campbell's Creek on January 11th. A tip led deputies to a location where the statue was found undamaged. It was returned to the restaurant owner, Carrie Ellison.
What a day to be a cop.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
that's a win right there.
That's a win. But
Yeah.
you're just like,
You may have
there's
some
probably
cold case
so
murders,
much, like,
but you get this back in the
so
right
much
hands.
going on. And then all of a sudden you get this call and they're like, we found the wiener.
Investigators have not identified a suspect,
Right.
but are seeking information about the theft.
They got it back. If it's unharmed, let it go. Let
Hey,
it go.
Ellison hopes to reopen the restaurant later this year and is very happy to have the statue back.
Okay. I kind of can't get over the name, though. Dairywinkle.
You don't like it?
It.
Come on down to the Dairywinkle.
What is that? Why?
We got.
What's Winkle? Like, what is that?
Come on down to Dairywinkle. We got hot dogs. We got corn dogs. We got French fries. We got burgers. If you're real nice to us, we'll put cheese on that burger for you. Kids love the hot dog Wiener Man statue. They can't get enough of it. They just sit there and stare at it. Sometimes they put ketchup on their head to mimic the statue. It's a grilling hooting of a time, Amy. Come on down to Dairywinkle Restaurant for all your family, friends, and needs. All your corn dogs are coming, and welcome down, all right? We'll see you real soon down at the Dairywinkle.
Oh, why? Why is it called that? It bothers me. I don't like it. Okay, and the statue is kind of ugly. Not that, listen, if we had one like that here, that's fine, because our podcast and our style and our nature, but like,
Amy,
it's out of, I don't know.
I am ashamed. That hot dog statue has probably been around longer than you.
Probably.
It's probably brought joy to so many children that have gone into the Dairywinkle, and people love that statue.
Yeah, they must have.
You know what I mean? There's probably kids from the 1950s that grew up seeing that at the Dairywinkle and were like, I love that Wiener Man statue. And now they're old, and that's the only thing that brings them joy. And you're over here lambasting their treasured West Virginia prize, and I will not stand for it. I'm standing up for Carrie Ellison.
Wait, who's Carrie Ellison?
The owner of the hot dog statue.
Oh. You would think his name is Mr. Winkle, but...
That would make sense.
Would you go to a place called Dairywinkle?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't go to Dairywinkle?
I mean, I would check it out, I guess.
My guess is the equivalent of Dairywinkle is we had a restaurant where I grew up, very small. It was like an old like Shake Shack type place, but it was called Country Corner.
Okay.
And that's my guess is what Dairywinkle
but
is
Country
like.
Corner's a cute name.
Country Corner, yeah, it was
You're
great.
like, oh, I think I can picture what is going to be there. Dairywinkle, I'm like, I guess ice cream? Because it's dairy.
Yeah.
It's like a Dairy Queen,
Like a
but
Frizz
it's
and Freeze.
Dairywinkle.
Like think Frizz and Freeze,
Yeah,
probably.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like probably an old milkshake shop from like the 50s, from the 40s, and they just have this hot dog
I guess
statue.
like Periwinkle.
Yeah, Dairywinkle, Periwinkle. Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
just trying to figure out how they came up with this name. Anyway, I don't know.
Doesn't
Weird.
matter. All that matters is the Wiener Man statue has been returned.
He's back. I am happy he's back in his rightful place.
Yes.
And he wasn't harmed.
Now you know whoever left that tip
Oh, yeah.
is the person who stole it.
Absolutely. 100%.
We're on to you.
Yeah. We'll find you.
Those police down in West Virginia are not going to sleep until they find the thief. Because you know they got no other crimes to go investigate.
I don't know.
Well,
They're probably busy out there in West Virginia.
not that busy. Apparently they found the statue and
Well,
returned it to the owner.
True. That would be a
Imagine
fun
getting
day.
the tip, though. If you're the person at the dispatch, and you get the call. It's like, ring, ring.
Hello? 911, what's your emergency? Sir, are you okay? Sir.
I have an anonymous tip to leave you.
Okay. Do you need help?
No. The Wiener Man statue that was stolen from the Dairywinkle. I know its location.
Okay. Can you let me know? Are you okay?
It's next to 3 dead bodies in a cornfield.
Oh my gosh. We will get him back right away.
I'm picturing like the Zodiac
Oh,
killer
yeah.
call, like
Oh,
where
yeah.
they call from a payphone and they're just like,
Breathing
goodbye,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Oh gosh,
The wiener is out there.
probably the most sinister criminal among all of the generations as the man who stole the Wiener Man statue
Oh
from
my
the
gosh.
Dairy Winkle.
Lock him up. If he's gonna start doing that, what else is gonna come?
Lock him up. I
Lock
don't
him up.
even want to know what kind of evil is behind the person who would do such thing.
You have to have some evil behind those eyes to take that Wiener statue
Freaking
and run.
Michael Myers breaking into the Dairy Winkle.
I just picture it being like a 16-year-old kid.
Oh,
that, like,
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, they didn't really make it clear in the article. Sorry, I can't get off the Dairy Winkle.
That's fine.
They don't make it clear. They say there's something about a really bad fire and that it was stolen around the same time. But they don't, like, did the person set the fire and then steal the statue? Was it coincidental that there was a fire and a break-in at the same time?
My guess is there was a fire, so they were, like, closed.
Oh, okay.
And
that makes
my
sense.
guess is 2-3 kids. Some
Okay.
probably broke in to, like, check it out,
Oh.
and then they're like, take the statue.
Makes way more sense. I was
Yeah.
picturing, like, just so happened to be a terrible fire and someone saw the fire, broke in, and stole the statue. Like, now's
Maybe
my
they're trying to
now's my
save it.
That's even better. I was thinking, now's my chance. I can get the statue. Hacha! They kick open the window and grab it and run from the flames. But yeah, they were like, oh no, the Wiener Man. I gotta save him.
Gotta save him. Dairy Winkle. Get him out.
Oh, Amy.
Yeah,
Well, once they rebuild it, I'm going to take you down to West Virginia
please
to the
do.
Dairy Winkle, and we'll do a live episode from Dairy Winkle
I'm sure everyone will be thrilled.
right next to the statue. Hey, I'm in. If
I'm
you're
fine,
out there,
yeah.
if you're out there and you can somehow put us in touch with Carrie Ellison and this Wiener statue and the Dairy Winkle, we want in.
Yeah.
Put us in,
Sure.
Coach. Amy, I got some other news for you.
Okay, yeah.
This is all good news. This
Oh,
is a good
good.
good news episode.
This is good. We need
Hey,
this.
I struck out in the past. I'm not even going to bring up the topics, but another good news story, Amy.
Yeah.
So there has been a new king canine for the oldest living dog.
Oh,
His name is Spike.
great name.
Spike, and he is 23 years old.
Oh my gosh.
And guess what the breed is?
I would guess like a chinchilla, but
It's a Chihuahua. A chinchilla, I believe, is a different type of animal. The oldest living dog is a chinchilla. Taking a dust bath.
that's what I said, Chihuahua. I'm tired and depressed.
Did you hear about the oldest living cat? It's actually a parrot.
Oh man, I said that with such confidence
I know.
too.
You're like, a chinchilla?
Probably a chinchilla.
It's close. It's
It probably looks like a chinchilla at this point.
close. It is a Chihuahua named
That's what I
Spike,
meant.
and he is 23 years old. Yes. Let me find his picture for you. Now, honestly, when I read the headline, I was like, "Oh shoot, this is gonna be like," because you've seen Chihuahuas, and
Yeah,
they're
they're
like,
ugly.
they're like kind of ugly. This is maybe the cutest Chihuahua I've ever
Aw.
seen. He's a little chunky boy.
Aw.
He's furry, and he's cute.
You sure it's not a chinchilla?
It's not a chinchilla. He looks good for being the oldest dog alive ever.
Yeah.
He looks really good.
Okay, let me see this doggy. Oh, he's so cute.
He has cataracts. They
Yeah.
say.
I mean, I'm sure.
He has the attitude of a big dog. He's friendly but nice. He's almost blind and hard of hearing. He gets testy at times and just wants to be left alone. Don't we
Sure.
all?
Yeah.
He visits with the animals in the barn, cows, horses, barn cats. When he was younger, he tried intimidating the cows and horses by barking and trying to chase them. Now they just stare at him and don't even move.
How do they know he's 23 years old? Because, like, the dog can't speak for himself.
Well, I'm pretty sure they knew when he was born.
I know, but, like,
And they did have a DNA test or something done on him. I don't know. They said
Yeah.
they actually went to a vet. So, yeah, back in December, he had his 23rd birthday. So he's 20. At the time of the
Wow.
article, he was 23 years old and 7 days.
that is wild. I wonder what the oldest was before that. Probably not. Probably maybe pretty close.
Oh, and he was a rescue dog.
See, but okay. But how do you know then? How do you know? I'm sorry. It's cool. Great article.
They've-
Lovely story.
Yeah.
But don't you just get a little bit like...
He's Guinness World Record certified.
Okay. All right. Then I believe it. He should be in Ripley's Believe It or Not.
He looks good for being that old.
Well, yeah, that's what I know. But like,
a vet determined the little dog was already 10 years old by the time the Kimballs found him. He has lived with them for another 13 years.
What if he's only like
2 years old?
2 years old.
Or
what if
like
he's
a
like
year old?
4 years old.
I don't...
Because,
Apparently, he's the oldest living dog, okay?
What if he's actually a chinchilla, not a real dog?
It's not even a dog. And it's in Ohio.
Okay. Well, Chihuahuas are... I wish I liked them more. I think their size and they are so cute. I think they can look really cute.
The hairless ones are the ones that are like, obviously, they look a little weird. This one has
Yeah, but
hair.
they're still cute. But I've just always had really bad experiences with them.
Really?
They're always mean.
I don't think I've ever really seen a Chihuahua in person.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just on the Taco Bell commercials is my biggest exposure.
Yeah.
Which, do you think those commercials would fly today?
No.
Like,
I think that's why they're out. Yeah.
if Taco Bell, like, say that campaign never happened.
Yeah.
And someone in the marketing of Taco Bell is like, I got the next big promotion. We're going to put this Chihuahua on screen and it's going to say, Yo quiero Taco Bell. Do you think, what would happen?
In the most like racist Mexican voice.
What do you think would happen?
They'd be like,
because it's a dog. It's not a person.
oh, it's still, it wouldn't fly today.
Who do you think recorded that audio? Do you think it was a Mexican person?
I mean, probably not.
Probably not. Probably
at
not.
the time, probably
do you
not.
think they're going to get canceled, whoever did the voice acting for that dog?
No. They're probably, it's that or it's very private. Like,
I don't know.
it doesn't matter. Who
I'm
cares?
just curious what would happen today if that commercial came on the TV.
If anyone should get people, if anything, Taco Bell's getting sued for people getting like diarrhea, not like.
Well, I heard probably a year
or people just don't care.
Yeah, I heard like a year ago that the quote unquote meat in their tacos is not even meat.
What is
like,
it?
They moved away like
dog food.
for years. Like it's not even. It's
like
not
soy?
considered meat. It's literally just like I don't even know what's in there. I think because it like the grading. You know, how meat has like a grading level. Like
Sure.
It's like I don't know. It's not even considered real meat.
Wow. Well, we don't eat there that often anyway.
Oh, I know.
It's been like years since I've eaten there.
I gave up on that a long time ago.
The other day, I was kind of craving a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Oh shoot.
Maybe I'll have to just do a homemade one.
No, my go-to at Taco Bell was always the grilled stuffed burrito, but I don't think they do those anymore.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know their menu. But anyway, back to the Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Or chinchillas,
Sorry,
whatever
yes.
they are. No, our neighbor growing up, she lived next door to us, and she was just like a single lady, and she would go on vacations, and she had a little Chihuahua, and it was out in like a shed, like a nice shed,
an
right?
outdoor Chihuahua.
I think it was mostly outdoor, but it was. She kept it really nice on the inside, like it was warm. It was a nice shed. Not, I'm just, and
That dog was not living to 23. Let's put it that way.
no, and this dog. I know what the name is. I remember it, but there was a tiny little cutout for this dog on the side.
Of the shed?
Yeah, of the
Okay.
shed. So it could come out as it pleased.
Did
and
it live out there all the time?
I think it did.
Even in the winter?
Nah, probably in the winter, probably was inside. But
Okay.
I think she might have just kept outside mostly. But anyway, this dog was terrifying. And my younger brother was homeschooled for a little bit of time, so she paid him to go feed him like twice a day, right?
Yep.
Now he, by himself, could sit there, and this little dog's name was Peanut. And he'd be like, Peanut. And this little dog would be like shaking, like, because they just shake because they're little. And they come out and they would like eat. And he would convince us, like, no, the dog's really nice. When I go by myself, he's really nice. So when we would all go over, this dog would be like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," and we would see how close. It was terrible. We'd see how close we could get, and then the dog would just shoot out of the hole and chase us as far as it could go on the string. So that's my experience with the Chihuahua. But
Oh, it was on a tether?
yeah, it was on a tether.
So you just taunt this thing to run at you until it was like, "Meow," and then like choke itself?
Well, we would go over because we would genuinely like be
Sure.
interested. I was like, I want to pet the dog. Like,
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
see him. We'd be like, Peanut, Peanut, come here. And then the dog would just hate us and show its teeth. And I remember my brother being like, no, just it'll be okay. It'll come out. I was like, this dog's going to bite us.
And then you're running away from the tiniest dog on the planet.
Yeah, but those things are vicious.
Yeah, they got complex.
Yeah. That
They got
dog.
something to prove.
Yeah. Speaking of, though, that lady, she lived there for a short period of time. She had a crazy Elvis collection as well.
Velvet Elvis?
I don't know what that means, but
That's a popular thing. But
Oh.
she just had like memorabilia or like pictures.
yeah, she had, I think, some memorabilia. She had pictures. Like her entire living room was a showcase, like almost like a museum
Interesting.
dedicated to Elvis.
There was a ton of Elvis collectors and just people obsessed with Elvis.
Yeah.
Like, what would be the modern equivalent of Elvis?
Well, I guess you could look at it.
We have so many superstars now that I think
Yeah.
it's not the same.
Harry
like,
Styles is kind of up there with that. I mean, the next thing probably would have been Michael Jackson, but
Sure.
that's now
still not-
our generation. It's not so much.
right. I'm talking but it just doesn't. You don't see that as much, is what I think.
No,
you
no.
don't, because there was less megastars, so
Yeah.
people had less to get obsessed with. Now
Right.
there's just too much.
There is too much.
So imagine if you walk into someone's house and they have like a Jason Derulo collection.
Oh,
like, you know what I mean? Like just like a random
Right.
singer, and they're just like pictures,
Jason
memorabilia.
Derulo.
Yeah, and like the music's playing in the background. I'm just saying, wouldn't that be a little weird?
Yeah.
But the people obsessed with Elvis, we look at it and nobody thinks twice about it. You're like, oh yeah, they're into Elvis.
Right.
But you would be weirded out if you walked into like a friend's house and they had pictures of Jason Derulo all over the walls.
Yeah, at this age, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like,
definitely.
what's your problem?
I guess the other thing I can think of, it's kind of more like a symbol, is like Disney. Like people do a lot of like Disney-based stuff, where it's like the Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I know it's not our thing, but
I get it.
yeah.
All right, Amy. You don't got any stories. You're bringing nothing to the table tonight. I see how it is. Making me do all the legwork
You said
tonight.
you had two bangers, so I'm just letting you go. You did. You had two wonderful
Only
stories.
good news. They returned the statue.
Yes,
Oldest dog in the world.
that sounds
Bam.
wonderful.
Spike, we salute you. And
I hope you're still living. Happy 23rd birthday.
oh, can you imagine how sad it'd be if like when the podcast comes out, he already like passed away?
Yeah, I mean, you have to kind of expect it to be like any day.
Oh, poor
I
guy.
mean, if you were like 105 in real life, wouldn't you be like, any day now?
I mean, you're just living moment to moment.
Yeah.
Um,
You're like, any moment now.
And I already forgot the name of the restaurant. Dairy Winnipeg.
Dairy Winkle.
Dairy Winkle. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. So
Dairy
Spike,
Finkel.
Spike, hope you can join us at the Dairy Winkle when it gets rebuilt. Hang in there, buddy. Just another
You got it.
Another couple years, maybe we can get
Yeah.
a reunion episode.
Listen, if he lives any more years, that age is definitely not real.
I don't know.
If he just hit the mark.
Guinness World Record certified.
He needs to
Amy.
be in Ripley's Believe It or Not, and then I will believe it, because that is the true certification. Anyway.
By the time he's in Ripley's, he's going to be a stuffed dog. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank
That's
you,
true.
Corn Dogs, for joining us. Amy, thank you once again for
Yep.
another wonderful trip into the journey of the Corn Dog. And may all your dogs live long and prosper. May your Dairy Winkles never burn down. And we will see you next time.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.